World School. First of all, I wish you all a very happy Children's Day. On the occasion of Children's Day, I would like to speak a few words on child labor. Children are a gift and blessing to a family. They deserve the unconditional love of their parents. But it is not fair to take advantage of their innocence and helplessness by forcing them to work. However, in India, there are a lot of children being subjected to child labor and they are forced to work. They are deprived from a normal and happy childhood. What exactly is child labor? Child labor is the exploitation of children to any kind of work for producing goods and any services for financial gain. It does not include any schooling. It prevents the students to study. So this must not be encouraged by the people of the world or people of any country. There are many causes for child labor. Let's discuss few of them. The first cause of child labor is poverty. Poverty is the first and foremost cause of child labor. Due to lack of financial stability, parents send their children to work and earn. And some parents also take their children to work with them, and some children look after their houses. The second cause of poverty is lack of education. Education in rural areas means there are less educated parents. Consequently, these less educated parents do not value and do not give importance to education. So, they end up their children's life with giving no education to them, and they'll face hardships throughout their lives without education. The third common cause of child labor is gender discrimination. Gender discrimination. Girls are often prevented to go to school in a very lower age. They are asked by parents to come to them and help them in field work and house chores as well. So, gender discrimination must be stopped and girls also need to be educated. Child labor is the biggest challenge in developing countries. Developing countries like India also have many child laborers working in factories, workshops and many shops without education. There are many social contributors and social reformers like Malala Yousafzai and Kailash Satyarthi, the Nobel Peace Prize winners who fought against child labor and won rights for education for people under 14. And the main thing, lack of awareness must be created that there are various schemes which promise free basic education for kids. Poverty kids can afford that free basic education to learn. So lastly, I would like to conclude by saying that children are the future of our society, our country. So we cannot hope for true growth and prosperity until and unless children are safe in all ways. So whenever you find a child working as child labor, just dial 1098. Stop child labor, educate children. Thank you.
I'm Sathik Vemla of grade 10 studying in IRIS World School. Today, on the occasion of Children's Day, I am going to talk on the topic right to education. As we know, education is having the vital role in the society. According to the ancient philosopher Aristotle, who said that the educated differ from the uneducated as much as the living differ from the dead. And our modern political activist Malala Yousafzai, who is a Nobel laureate, quoted that the education is the must thing. So from these quotes we can understand that the education is most important in everybody's life, as education plays a most important role in them. And according to the ancient Indian sages, the aim of education is a second birth. The right to education is a fundamental right and is accorded the same as legal right to the life. And the right of education provides a free and compulsory education according to the Act of 2009 to all the children irrespective of his caste, religion, and it provides them at the age of 6 to 14 years. And this right to education provided by the Constitution of India is recorded in the Article 21. And some advantages of education. Education gives get greater sense of discipline and better communication, critical thinking skills, and it leads to economic growth, which deducts the poverty and it reduces crime and child marriages, and education helps in the improvement of healthier lifestyles. Thank you for giving me such an opportunity.
Good morning everyone, my name is Satvika. I am studying in 8th class. First of all, I wish a very happy Children's Day to all. We all know that there are many child laborers across the world. The child labor affects the child mentally and physically, and it also destroys the future of the child. The Child Labor Act from 1986 says that the children working in industries, factories, hotels, tea stalls, and other workplaces below the age of 14 years are called the child laborers. The child labor affects the child in mental and physical conditions. India is the foremost countries in Asia which consists of 30 millions of child laborers. Indian government had provided certain rules and rights for the children that no child can have an employment in any other workplaces below the age of 14 years, and also that the children must have education who are aged between 6 to 14 years. As a citizen of India, we have to have a minimum responsibility for every child's education. So, please inform to the government if you see any child labor working in any workplaces below the age of 14. So, the government takes care of the child and give a better future to them. Thank you.
First of all, my warmest greetings and wishes to all a very happy Children's Day. Every year we celebrate Children's Day on 14th November. We celebrate it because it's the birthday of our first Prime Minister of India, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. He is also known as Chacha Nehru. Chacha Nehru's bonding with children is legendary. We celebrate his birthday at Children's Day in our home, offices, schools, and many more places. It's our way to memorize the visions of Chacha Nehru. In India, the number of child labor is increasing day by day. We have to decrease it because India is the topmost in the rank in the employment of child labor. We can decrease it by helping them by giving shelter, food, clothes. If you see any child labor working in industry or on roads, immediately call the government or tell the policeman to rescue them. In this way, we can decrease the child labor. And on Children's Day, in school we make many activities and play and do many fun things. But this time we can't do because it's a pandemic in our area. So in homes also we can celebrate Children's Day by helping the orphanages and children who are outside by giving them some clothes, shelter and food. At last, again I want to tell a very happy Children's Day. And let us make our India a better place and make the Chacha Nehru's wish come true. Thank you.
Hey, my name's Amit, and I'd just like to convey the value of Children's Day as today's Children's Day. So, Children's Day is very special to India because we celebrate it on November 14th, and more importantly, we celebrate it as a tribute to India's Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru. So, Nehru is very special to us because he fought for and advocated children's rights, and he envisioned children as the backbone and strength and the future of Indian society because they're the ones who will be shaping our future today and tomorrow. So many educational programs are constructed on this very occasional day so that we can educate lots of children today. And the main reason behind Children's Day is to spread awareness and to fight for the children that are forced under child labor, and to spread awareness about their education. So, as sad as it sounds, there are about 33 million kids in India alone that are forced under child labor and have no access to educational rights. And only if we as a community strive and put an effort to stop this, then lots of kids around the globe, worldwide, can get education and they can have primary education. So if we don't fight for this kind of these kind of things, and if we don't keep an effort, then rights. And only if we as a community strive and put an effort to stop this, then lots of kids around the globe, worldwide, can get education and they can have primary education. So if we don't fight for this kind of these kind of things, and if we don't keep an effort, then we are not only dooming their future, but we are also dooming our future and the nation's future, because the kids shape India's future. So only if we strive and we come together as a community, as I've said before, then we can provide a future to the kids, and we can make it successful as Jawaharlal Nehru envisioned and Mahatma Gandhi envisioned for us. This is Samith signing off.
Hello everyone, I am Sahasra of 9th grade Iris World School. Children's Day reminds everyone of the preciousness of kids. People should be aware of the importance of kids in our society and nation. Hence, as an elder or as a citizen of India, we shouldn't distinguish between the children in the accordance of economic, caste, religion, or social status. Children's Day is celebrated every year on November 14 to pay tribute to the first leader, Prime Minister of India, Jawaharlal Nehru. This day is filled with happiness, fun, and enthusiasm by children. He was the first prominent leader of Indian independence movement. Many cultural programs, fun activities, competitions were arranged in schools throughout the India. Speeches, competitions, debates, and many quizzes are arranged in schools. Children take part to show their talents in various activities. Children are inspired by speeches and receiving gifts or rewards in schools. Gifts, sweets, chocolates were given to the children and distributed among them. And teachers. Parents give blessings to their children and enjoy a day full of happiness and fun. People should teach the children to live by the standards of Pandit Nehru. This also reminds parents to protect and support children in education, food, health. Children are most valuable resources and best hope for the future. Children should get encouragement to fulfill their dreams. Nehru advocated and for children to have compulsory education. He also believed the children are the future of our nation. Hence, they should take care and should be educated well. He shared a lovely bond with children and was very affectionate towards the children. Children also called him Chacha Nehru, forwardly and lovingly. On final note, with wishes on Happy Children's Day, let's celebrate the day with happiness and enjoy the gift of our childhood, since we are the leaders of our future. Stay home, stay safe, and thank you.
Mm-hmm.